Hey, do you remember when Matt Hinkle started it all? Dayton family, 1990. Invested the first cheese that ever let us hit the studio. Forget it, let me just ask you these questions, check it.
Do you remember the good was breaking you off back in December? Surrender, you rappers ain't got no skills, you're just pretenders. We heartless, we taking you out the game and that's regardless. Some partners, and fucking it up again and plus they fathers. Remember, the niggas that reppin' the half, they dropped them polos or photos. We spinning them dates instead of the momos, we tiptoes. Do you remember the way we rip shows like fofos? We breaking it down, so fuck you all. Do you remember? Shoot scream, but fucking it up cold as the winner. Remember, you rappers been running your mouth, but y'all beginners. Quit acting, you bitches been stuck on my dick, but now you're back in the jacket. Fucking around with us, you hoes subtracted. Remember, when dope was whooping your ass from start to ending. Stop bending, we bustin' you up again, your head we sending. Keep walking, we checked your nuts before, but you still talking and stalking. Quit sucking up on my dick, bitch, you ain't balking. I said it, I'm chasing you up and out and down, you headed, get let it. Fucking around with they bitch, I'll go get it. Remember, the hoes that did you up just like a fender. You tender, sticking you in your neck is our agenda. You leaking, robbing you for your shit, you know we creeping. You peeking, checking us up and down cause we some heathen. Boozilla, blasted on these bitches, we some killers. From the Dorseys to the Millers. Do you remember?
Days were short and the nights were long.
Do you remember?
Holding on even though your daddy was gone.
Do you remember?
When mama was mama and daddy in one.
Do you remember?
Time moves on but it's too late for some.
Do you remember?
When days were short and the nights were long.
Do you remember?
Holding on even though your daddy was gone.
Do you remember?
When mama was mama and daddy in one.
Do you remember?
Time moves on but it's too late for some.
Now it begun in 1991, Dayton family tape out. E40 dropped that Captain Saber, hope for fools with no clout. I remember rapping underneath street lights when shit was cooler. Battle rapping in the hallways of Longfellow Middle School. It wasn't polite to do cocaine in public if you was cute and pretty. Once my mind dropped and that shit stopped, fucked up the whole city. Do you remember the days and nights when you were broke and lonely? No money, everyone inside your household was hungry and bummed. I remember my neighbors telling me to watch my mouth, my lights was out. We running extension cords from house to house. And fuck some cable, we was barely twerking the dining room table. Hella high, main meals, chicken pot, pies. Remember running with game bangers and fucking them trap ass hoes. Mama ain't going to school today, wearing these same old clothes. Do you remember the look in her eye when she made you a meal and you didn't eat it? And all them tears she shed beside your bed over things that you needed. I still remember the way that I felt when I picked up a gun. I still remember the tears that I shed when my cousin was blasted with one. Do you remember the way that you felt when you walked out of prison? Or do you remember the pain that you felt from them sending you back for no reason? I still remember the way that the ball bounced, insufficient bank account. Girls and triggers is all that count. I'm robbing you bitches for different amounts. I'm losing myself and I can't be found. The niggas I know they still firing rounds. Stuck on the ground, friends out of town. September 11th to swallow me down.
Do you remember? Days were short and the nights were long.
Do you remember?
Holding on even though your daddy was gone.
Do you remember?
When mama was mama and daddy in one.
Do you remember?
Time moves on but it's too late for some.
Do you remember?
When days were short and the nights were long.
Do you remember?
Holding on even though your daddy was gone.
Do you remember?
When mama was mama and daddy in one.
Do you remember?
Time moves on but it's too late for some.
Do you remember?
When niggas was selling rocks on your block.
Do you remember? We the dopest whether you like us or not. Do you remember?
We're back